Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just several days ago, on June 26th of this year, when the price of this asset was at $24.63, and my main assumption was at this point that we potentially have to retest this range of support, and I drew this line by connecting three bottoms, three previous swing lows. And then with the next leg, we might break this previous swing high, and we might have a much higher price target because of this price action. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of this asset. We were at this point, as you can see, it is June 24th. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the date. And we have exactly the same price that I drew previously. And guys, it is not a coincidence, it is the pure technical analysis, and it is an experience that I have. And I have to say that I have more than 13 years of trading experience. That is why you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. On top of that, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and let's continue with some details about its recent price action. I have to say that I do due diligence on Palantir for quite a long period of time, and my most recent 5 predictions that I made, almost all of them were successful. I made 4 successful predictions out of 5. This means my win rate on Palantir is 80%. And I have to say that Palantir for now is in quite interesting position, but everything I will explain you in just several minutes. For now, let's take a look on its fundamental news. First of all, I want to pay attention to the forecasts from analysts. According to MarketBeat.com, the consensus analyst price target is set at $21.25, which implies about 17.8% of downside potential. On top of that, if you take a look on the tipranks.com website, you can see that among 13 ratings, 3 analysts suggest to buy, 6 to hold, and 4 to sell. And the consensus analyst price target is $22.55, which implies almost 13% of downside potential. But guys, take a look right here. The most recent updates were made at the end of June, but then we have a lot of forecasts that were made at the beginning of May and even on March of this year, and this means this consensus analyst price target might be a little bit lower. On top of that, guys, if you take a look right here on the list of institutional investors, and first of all I want to show you again this chart. It is Palantir Technologies institutional ownership, and the latest month, as you can see right here, this bar represents the latest month of June. It has a highest level of institutional ownership ever. This means more and more institutional investors, so-called smart money, want to have Palantir in their investment portfolio. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. The most recent filings that were made at the very end of June is following. Fidelity and almost all of their branches heavily added to their position in Palantir. For example, they added 4.9% and their total position became $130.3 million. They added 38.81% to up to $2.5 million. They opened completely new position for the value of 10.2, almost about $10.3 million. Another position, $17.1 million, increase by almost 5%, and so on and so forth. And in general, I have to admit that it is not the only company it is not the only so-called major investment fund who want to have Palantir in their investment portfolios. Let me show you that Cathie Wood added to their position, and let me show you this article that was published on Benzinga, and that is titled Cathie Wood led ARK Invest scoops up $5.16 million worth of Palantir shares amid raging AI firewall. And let me quote you this. On Monday, Cathie Wood led ARK Invest made a notable investment in Palantir Technologies, a move that comes as the AI sector gains momentum. ARK Invest, through its ARK Autonomous Technology and Robotics ETF, purchased almost 200,000 shares of Palantir, a significant addition to its portfolio. The value of this trade, based on the closing price of $25.88 on the same day, stands at approximately $5.16 million. And guys, why, despite the bearish forecasts from analytic firms, a lot of companies are adding to their position? Let me explain you why. Palantir for now has a very high level of credibility from their existing customers, because they use this system, they use their products for quite a long period of time. The majority of them use this for quite a long period of time, and the more these companies use their products, the less likely they will switch to any other products, because the implementation process of their products is quite tricky. It is not the easiest process, but the results that these customers have with the Palantir products is quite high. That is why there is almost zero probability that these companies will leave Palantir as their partner, and that is why, because of the new partners, Palantir is growing rapidly, and that is why, guys, a lot of institutional investors want to have Palantir in their investment portfolio, and that is why, guys, these analytic firms just wait for major announcement related to AI technologies of Palantir, and they will definitely reiterate their ratings. That is why, guys, I'm still long-term bull on Palantir, but in the medium and short-term perspective, we have not so clear picture. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you some bullish signs of this recent price action. First of all, we almost retested the range of support that I marked previously by connecting these three bottoms, and we have very good movement to the upside with a quite substantial volume, as you can see right here. Definitely it is not the highest one. For example, one of the highest volumes we had at the very beginning of May, right after their earnings report. And during this movement to the downside, the volume was quite high. The highest, I would say, the highest volume on the hourly time frame happened at the very beginning of May. And that is why, yes, technically we have the breakout above this previous swing high, but we have several invalidation points. First of all, guys, if this structure, if my assumption is correct, and we have an extension in the fifth wave, well, we could have this extension in the fifth wave, but usually this extension should not be a diagonal. We shouldn't have this bottom of the fourth wave that is retracing to the territory of the first wave. We had to have an impulsive wave. But this breakout below this bottom is not the best sign. On top of that, guys, we could have the top of our fifth wave right here, and the internal waves might be slightly different. I don't want to show you them right now, but from this top, let me delete this tool, I don't need it for now. From this top, we still have a possibility to hit, to have ABC correction to the downside, because from this top we might have A wave, B wave, and we have to have one more leg to the downside to complete the C wave. We have a three-wave structure in our A wave. We have, as you can see, 1, 2, 3-wave structure in our B wave, and we haven't even started the movement to the downside to our C wave. As you can see, we are on pre-market hours, and Palantir is down by 0.73%. Guys, take a look right here. If I pull the FIBA extension tool from this top to this bottom, what ranges this asset just hit. As you can see, it had quite a decent reaction out of golden pocket range, but then it broke it to the upside, and it hit 0.786 level. And this is the invalidation point for algo trades. If this asset breaks this top with the conviction of volume, most likely it will break this top as well. That is why we are at quite crucial point, because in general we have several invalidation points as this bottoms to the downside, and a couple of invalidation points to the upside. That is why, guys, we have to identify its position with more certainty, and that is why, guys, I think we still have to wait a little bit, because in general I caught a lot of its movements, and you could benefit from its price action just watching my videos. And by the way, if you want to prove my words that my technical analysis is accurate, you can use the link on each and every video right here, PLTR stock previous video, and you can prove my words by watching these videos. You will see the dates of these videos, and so on and so forth. And that is how you can identify that my forecast is quite accurate. So, and for now, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born around